Nestled into the mountain on the northern Nineveh plains lies Al-Qosh, a small Christian town with a rich history. It's been here for almost 3,000 years. Mass is a time for reflection, for prayer, for solace. A time when the community comes together. Christians are a minority in Iraq, and over the years, through wars, attacks, and most recently ISIL's advances, more and more have left the country. And now, yet again, a different kind of conflict. Iraqi forces and the Kurdish Peshmerga turn their guns on each other.
We just want safety, either from this side or the other. That's all we need. What have our children done to deserve this? They can't sleep at night for fear of being attacked. What sins have we committed?
We're told that Al-Qosh is one of 3 towns in the disputed territories that the Iraqi forces didn't retake in the recent operations. Now, talks are ongoing between Baghdad and Erbil to try and figure out how to move forward. But certainly there is a feeling of unease here. People don't know how things are going to play out. Lara Yusuf is Al-Qosh's mayor and part of the Kurdish ruling KDP party. She tells us the only way to solve this is through dialogue.
We need stability now that ISIL has gone. But what is happening now is confusion, instability and also fear, especially from the Shia militias who are fighting with the Iraqi army.
Few want to talk publicly about the tensions between Baghdad and Erbil, and those who do say the same thing.
We are not part of this conflict. We are the victims. We don't care if it's Erbil or Baghdad. We are fine with both. The KRG is very good, and before the fall of Saddam Hussein, the Iraqi Federal Forces were here. This is an issue between Baghdad and Kurdistan.
There has been bloodshed over this land for centuries. And carved into the mountain above Al-Qosh, the 7th century Rabban Hermes monastery, it's been attacked by both Arabs and Kurds throughout history. One elderly gentleman tells us off camera, these are critical times, and no one can talk freely because no one knows what will happen. The biggest victims are we, the minorities, he tells us. We just want peace. And we're just a residue, he says, the residue of all our families who have already fled this land. Stephanie Decker, Al Jazeera, Al-Qosh in the Nineveh Plains.